Hey everybody. This is video number 3 in my new The Universe of Star Citizen series, which is a working title that I already don't like. But the point of this series is not gameplay, not PvP, not development updates, anything like that. It's purely based around the lore, the universe, and the stories that are being created in Star Citizen as the game grows. Because aside from all the other aspects that I love, or sometimes don't love about the game, I do love how rich the universe is and the sci-fi fantasy that it lets you live out if you choose to do so. So I've already done videos on the Anvil Carrick and how that game trailer brought me into this game. The Kraken and how it shows the evolving microcosm of industrial gameplay mixed with combat gameplay. This one's a little bit longer. The focus of this one is the lifestyle, the way that you can live in a universe like this if you choose to immerse yourself a little bit. This is a series that came out a little while ago. I hope they do more parts. I'm guessing it's not a top priority for them. I think when the game's done, we'll see more of this stuff as events unfold, community things allow for it. But it's called The Reunion. It sort of serves as a big commercial for the Mercury Star Runner, which is why I titled the video the way I did. But really, it's a video about basically how Star Citizen is similar to things like Star Wars. I mean, the MSR is essentially the Falcon, the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Did I have to explain that to anybody watching this? Probably not. The two women who are featured, one of them is very much Han Solo, in my opinion. And I love it. I love the story, the world, the way it starts in the middle, like a lot of good movies and TV shows do. Something has been happening, and these two people living on the fringes, they seem like good people who have had to do bad things to get by. All of it just resonated so much with the sci-fi I grew up with. It's very Firefly, it's very The Expanse, it's very Star Wars. And so some people may have missed this. What I wanted to do was just play it. I'll probably pause it a few times. If I have comments, I've noticed that if I talk over the video, it's not as well received. So as I'm feeling this out, I'm going to just kind of do little pauses and feel it out. But, yeah, I think if you're like me and you have seen this, you probably want to see it again. And if you haven't seen this, sit back, enjoy. This is The Reunion, parts 1 and 2. Featuring the Mercury Star Runner from Star Citizen and Robert Space Industries. Let's start that over.
Come on, Dugan! We kill you to fly a little less crazy? I don't know what you're griping about. I just liberated you from those miscreants. More like kidnapped. Do you want me to give you back? Not particularly. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So if you're not familiar with the MSR in Star Citizen, it's a comparable size ship to, say, the Constellation or the Corsair, the 400i. It's that weight class. It's known for being fast and maneuverable, but not having a lot of firepower or shields or armor. So it's like a blockade runner. So everything you're seeing in this is obviously dramatized and not in engine, but this is sort of the role of this ship.
Whoa, not a good idea! Where's your co-pilot anyway? Mal? Really not a good idea? I think we lost him. I think something's on fire back there. had some wild times on this ship, huh? Remember when Sorrelease tried to steal it?
Which time? He always had a weird fixation on the duck.
Think he still does?
No, I heard he's dead.
So are we if you don't get back up here? Those miscreants caught up. Hi-yi-yi.
They'll probably draw attention to this later, but that little phrase that she just said is Banu. So in the world of Star Citizen, there are aliens. We don't have them in game yet. The Banu are friendly, mercantile. They're sort of a race that we have alliances with, at least some of them. And so clearly this pilot speaks Banu.
Just get in the damn turret.
Come on, you bushwhacking Ranus, let's go!
Gonna shoot him or talk to him? You gonna get me in a position? You see that?
It's worth pointing out that the MSR, the Mercury Star Runner, has size 3 turrets, dual size 3 turrets. So this is a bit of a dramatization because 2 size 3s would not kill anything that quickly, but it does look real cool. It's also a cool paint on the MSR.
Do I still got it? Or
Another side note, this NPC, this character, is covered in tattoos. We are finally getting that soon. Our characters in the Persistent Universe will be able to add tattoos to them. I don't think it's 3.23, I think it's something after 3.23, but as someone who's, heavily tattooed, I look forward to being able to have my character reflect that. It'd be really cool.
or do I still got it?
Sulo Pindo.
Oh, this is gorgeous. I want to know what world this is with the wreckage there in the background.
T-A-E-A.
Your Banu is terrible.
There it is.
And I told you, they're programmed to recognize my voice.
How much are the deacons paying for me anyway?
You aren't gonna talk your way out of this one, laddie.
I hope we get
Yeah,
bunkers
money,
like
you know.
this.
Hey, think about it. Pop these cuffs, you and me get back on the duck, and we'll go rob the damn central core bank. Come on, Dugan, it'll be just like old times. Be like we never left Lago.
I don't know what this is, but I want to go here.
Or not.
My dog! So happy to see you back safe and sound. She's displeased. I can tell. See, normally, when you abandon your crew to be taken by the police, you're not expecting to see them again.
Maybe I could facilitate this reunion. Now, about those advocates.
Ah, yes. The authorization codes. These were not easy to come by. But well worth the trouble.
We won't get to it today, but there is sort of an unofficial third part after this that shows you what these codes are for. And it's like a Banu facility. It's what they use to release not the merchantman, that'd be amazing. The Banu Defender. Just worth noting. We'll get to that one later.
Codes? You traded me for damn access codes?
You're more than welcome to stick around. See how this all plays out. I can assure you, this will be long and painful. Should be fun.
I really should be,
What's the matter, Dugan? Got another old cohort to sell out? Gonna hit up a Banu slave market or two?
You know what, Zen? Just because we did a few jobs together way back doesn't mean I owe you anything.
Fair.
The Banu have a word for backstabbers like you.
Here it comes.
Hi-yi-yi!
Get them!
And now we get to see the best plot armor of all time. Like every James Bond movie and every Star Wars film, there's 100 guards here, and they will not be able to hit them for an extended period of time, and I love it.
Get off them!
What was that about? You couldn't clue me into your little plan?
It's so cinematic, though.
This way!
Like, it's so fun,
Not this way!
but it's so implausible.
Hey, it's pretty cozy down here. Watch your port side. Isn't that your job?
By the way, this is the Tumbril Cyclone. I think it's the TR, which is my vehicle of choice in the Persistent universe. 3 people. It's got a gun on top. Sort of a little commercial for this thing as well, all lumped in with a bunch of other vehicles. But I really enjoy this thing because it fits in medium ships. It also fits in bigger ships with room to spare. Put 2 of these in a Carrack instead of an Ursa, and you've got you can split up and do more.
Uh-oh, they brought out the big boy. Yeah, I see it. Almost there.
Even the vehicles can't hit them.
How about you get these flies off our back? How about you keep this thing on 4 wheels? I can't ride it! Never mind, I got it.
That would not stop a dragonfly.
Hit the hatch, I'll get us off the ground. Let's go!
As someone who has accidentally flown a ground vehicle like a dragonfly into a ship and had one flown into mine intentionally by someone trying to kill me, this is so cinematic and so cool. But right now, in the current state of the game, without the Maelstrom engine, that would have blown up their entire ship. I hope in the future, not the case. It shouldn't be the case. This ship massively outweighs the dragonfly. But if you haven't played Star Citizen before, don't expect that to be realistic. Things are very fragile right now.
Better get us real high real fast before that ballista does it for us. Incoming! You got it handled? 50-50? Damn it, Maddie. Hold on. You good?
The MSR does handle pretty well. This isn't too far-fetched.
I thought we were toast back there. That was something else too good. I mean, I almost sacked all over the turret, but those were some moves. Do you good?
Checking on our precious cargo.
Got it, Mass.
I'll do it again. This is a Banu, if you haven't seen him up close before. So clearly a friend or co-pilot is of the Banu race. In a cryopod, which we should be getting at some point as part of bounty hunting, tier 2, with the prison pods. That's an interdiction.
There's no way the deacon's caught up that fast.
Been a long time.
Sorry, Liege. I heard you were dead.
Never better. Got a message this morning from an old
The Mantis.
You'll never guess who.
I have a couple of ideas.
Look, Dugan, I didn't know you were gonna spring me from the Deacons.
Yeah, well, to be honest, neither did I. Get in the turret. Give it a 10 count and then unleash hell. Hang in there, Mass, just a little while longer.
So, really cool video, really enjoyable, great story that they're showing. I'm trying to find a cool screen to leave this on because there's some really cool ones coming up here. I don't know. We'll just leave it here. Whatever. So there were a couple things there that are, you know, not realistic to the game. The damage that the MSR could take, outrunning the Gladius and the Vanguard there at the end. Actually, maybe the Vanguard, not the Gladius. Jumping while still in range of a Mantis, you know, which interdicted it. Taking a direct impact from a Dragonfly. But I could have just as easily titled this video, you know, the reunion or the stories or the people of Star Citizen. The reason why I chose to focus on the MSR is because that's the main character of this, in my opinion. Isn't the people, it's their ship. You know, at the end there, like where they've escaped or almost escaped and she's kind of patting the dashboard and smiling. It's because it's her ship. It's her baby. It's her home. And that's the point of these videos and my little series is this game gives you the opportunity to live out that fantasy we've all had since Star Wars, Star Trek, kind of, Firefly, for sure. The attachment you can have to your ship, the loyalty you can have to your crew, the situations you can get yourself in and out of, lawful and illegal. I just think that as this game develops and there's more to do, it will lend itself to more kinds of gameplay and more experiences like that that aren't just go out in a white suit and do some PvP, which is fun. Go do some ground missions, which pay you some money and they're fun. I think, for me at least, and some of my crew in the game, going to a remote system and just looking for places like this and finding people. Do you save them? Do you kill them? Do you arrest them? Are they NPCs? Are they players? What are you fighting over? I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities in this game. And videos like this one's called The Reunion, they just do that for me. They just show me what this is going to be, or at least what RSI wants this to be. RSI, CIG, whatever. So that was video 3. For the next one, I'll probably focus on a couple of actual ship commercials before diving back into lore videos. I'm probably also going to do a walkthrough of the chairman's letter pretty soon, which will be separate from this series, but it has a lot of key stuff in it. I know I'm usually on Twitch and these videos are new, so I've seen a few people who I recognize from Twitch jumping over and following and engaging here, which I really appreciate. If you have feedback or pointers or complaints or questions, or you just want to talk about the game, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Shoot me a DM, join Discord, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I look forward to making the next one of these for you. Have a good one.